Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is your boy Pretty, crypto trader here. I'm coming into the scene of YouTube. This is actually going to be my first video posted on YouTube. I decided to do it because I have a Telegram account where I got some friends and some other people that have liked what I've done so far in the cryptocurrency world. So they decided to come and hang out with me, check out my knowledge, get a lot of good info from me. So I decided, I'm going to go ahead and just put it on YouTube. It's a lot easier than every single person, every day saying, hey, how do I do this? Hey, how do I do this? I can just upload a video to YouTube, give them the link, and they can check it out. I don't got to re-explain it every time. It's just getting a whole lot easier to do it this way. So let's dive into this, all right? So, the first question I always get when people want to talk to me about this is, how do I buy Bitcoin? You can't just walk into a store and buy Bitcoin. You can't go to your bank and be like, hey, I'd like to purchase some Bitcoin with my money. No. Okay. All of these exchanges are online. All right. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different places that you can buy Bitcoin, but I won't mention them here. The only place I'm going to mention here is Coinbase. It's the only place I actually recommend to buy. Okay. They're a very, very, very safe company. They've been around for a while now. They actually have an insured amount, so if your Bitcoin gets stolen due to a hack or something they did, a security lapse, your funds will actually be replaced. Okay, 90% of the other wallets or anything out there, exchanges, they cannot do that. If they get hacked and you lose your funds are gone. Okay, they're not going to replace your funds. Coinbase is a very secure place to buy and sell, and they've partnered with major people like USAA Bank. I can log into my USA Bank account and see my Coinbase account from their web app because they're a very reputable company. Alright, so the first thing you want to do on Coinbase, obviously, is you need to go to www.coinbase.com, and then once you're there, you're going to need to create an account. And it's going to ask you for all of your personal info. You go ahead and you give it all to them. Don't lie to them. And then once you get it created, you get your account activated, and you sign in, it's going to bring you to this screen. This is the dashboard. This is the first screen that you're going to see. Alright, on this screen, you're going to see the basics of the coins they have available here on Coinbase. So we have Bitcoin right here. Right now, the current price for Bitcoin is $8,697. Alright, that's for a single coin. That's for one whole Bitcoin. But you can purchase fractions of that Bitcoin. I think it's like I think it's 8 decimal places it goes down to. So if you look down here, you can see in this account of mine, it doesn't even show. I have 0.0001707 or something like that, something crazy low amount of Bitcoin, and you can see it equals right now to 68 cents. Not a lot. This is an account I don't really use, but it's good to show. So on the next little part over here, it's going to show how much Bitcoin has gained in US dollars since the last year. So in the last year, it has gone up $7,654. You put a dollar. So you put a dollar in there. $1. You waited a year, that $1 would have turned into $733 for doing nothing. Just for letting it sit. Letting it sit in this wallet, and it just gained and gained and gained and grew and grew and grew. It was a lot bigger. About a couple months ago, we maxed out. Look right here, it'll tell you on this graph. Over $19,000. $19,000. That's crazy. That's over double of where we're at right now. You can change all these stats in this graph up here. You can click on all time, the growth of Bitcoin, the year, the month, the week, the day, and even down to the hour. What it's done, it's gone up $133 in the last hour. Okay. You can go to see the other cryptocurrencies that they offer, the Bitcoin Cash, the Ethereum, and the Litecoin. Okay. A lot of people will look at these, and a lot of people, when they're new, they look at Litecoin and they say, hey, Litecoin's a way more affordable price for me. I think I need to buy that instead. It's a lot less scary than looking at this 8,733. Okay, but since you can buy in fractions, the actual price of the coin doesn't really matter. Okay, you buy what you can afford, and if you have $10, you can either buy $10 worth of Litecoin or $10 worth of Bitcoin. At the time of your purchase, they're both going to equal the same. They're both going to equal $10. Okay. If you look down here in your portfolio, this will show you everything that you have on the Coinbase wallet. So if you have Bitcoin, 10% Bitcoin, 30% cash, you still have, 20% in US dollars here. It's going to give you all your totals and all of your amounts. You can also click over here and it'll give you a nice little pie graph. But mine's all Bitcoin. It's all yellow, all 68 cents of it. Big money over here. Over here it's going to show you recent activity. Anything you buy, sell, send, or receive with Coinbase wallet, it'll show over here and it'll list it. I haven't sent or received anything. I have the 68 cents came from deposits from a micro game, so they're micro deposits. We'll see that here in a little bit in the video. If you want to go back up to the top, right now you can see that we're at the dashboard. We want to move over to the buy sell. This is how you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrencies on Coinbase. Okay. So if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, right, you would have to add your payment method, whether it's a Visa card, a MasterCard, a debit card. Most credit cards will not allow you to do it anymore. I would stay away. You should never buy it on credit anyways. You should only use money that you can afford to lose. And if you're having to use credit, that means you can't afford to lose it. You can also add your bank accounts. It's a fairly simple process. Usually you'll click on add account, and it'll have a list of banks already, the most popular banks. You can click it, and then it'll have you log in, and then it'll automatically set everything up for you. If not, you can manually set up your bank account by entering your bank account number and routing number, and then over the course of several days they're going to send you 2 little microtransactions, and then you need to check them on your bank account statement. And then once you get those numbers, you plug them in, you go back to this website, you plug them in, hey, you sent me 16 cents on this day and 12 cents on this day, and then they're going to confirm, hey, he obviously has access to that bank account, must be his, and allow you to use it. The limits will change. Like right now, I have a $320 limit on my card. Some of my other accounts, I think I have like a $22,000 or $24,000 limit on my bank account, $10,000 limit on my card. When you actually do want to buy something and you have your payment method all set up over here, you go down here. Alright, so this is the USD box. You're going to type in however much USD you want to use to buy whatever cryptocurrency you selected. In this case, we're selected on Bitcoin. So say we wanted to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. Type in $50 right here, and it's going to translate immediately at the current price that showed on the dashboard how much Bitcoin you will receive. Okay? And then you can use this right here to repeat the buy if you wanted to, you get paid once every 2 weeks. You want every paycheck, you want $10 to automatically come out and get converted into Bitcoin. You can repeat this buy every 2 weeks by clicking on this right here and checking this box. Okay, say we're all set up, we want to buy it. We can click buy instantly right now, and it'll buy it. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to buy it right now. But if you look over here on the right side, it's going to show you your payment method, what price you're paying for it right now. You are buying 55 BTC. It's rounded up at, this is the price per Bitcoin. Availability is going to be instantly. Okay, if you use a debit or credit card, your Bitcoin will be placed in your Coinbase wallet instantly. Okay. On the flip side, if you use some kind of ACH or electronic check or your bank account, it will take 4 to 5 business days. Usually, I just say a week. Usually, it'll take a week before it actually hits your Coinbase wallet. So if you're looking to buy it now, it's a great price. You want it right now, so you can put it over to a different exchange, or if you need to make some kind of purchase with it, or if you need to do anything with it immediately, you're going to have to use a debit or credit card. Okay, there is a fee for using your debit or credit card. It's changed several times since I've started using it. Right now, it looks like it's at like a 4%. Looks like I think it's a 3.99% fee to use your debit or credit card, and that'll come out immediately. It's calculated in the BTC right here. If you use a checking or ACH or a bank account, I think it's a 1.5% fee. So the fee's much cheaper, but it's going to take a lot longer for you to get your funds. It's going to take up to a week. So if you need to make an immediate payment or you need to buy immediately, that just won't do. But if you got some time to spare, you're just making normal transactions, you're just going to buy it and hold it, then I would definitely recommend using the banking and take that what is that, 2.5% off for the fee. If you do buy with your banking, if you bought it today, it would stay at this price. So if you bought this right now, you bought $50 worth of BTC using your bank right now, and we'll say in a week from now, Bitcoin's at $18,000. Okay. When you receive it, it'll still be at this price you bought it at. Okay. You're not going to all of a sudden have to buy, this much BTC at $18,000. Okay. So your price is locked in once you actually confirm the transaction. It just takes a while. If you want to sell your BTC, so I have this little amount of BTC in my wallet right now equals to 68 cents. I would deposit it to cash, and this is the screen where I would do that at. I would just enter. I can hit this max button right here. It'll automatically do my 68 cents. It's less than the fee. There is a fee, of course. I don't know the exact Bitcoin fee for it, but it will tell you. As soon as you put it in, it will tell you how much the fee is. It might be the standard 4%. So obviously I don't have enough to do this transaction. But if I did have enough, and I made some money, or I just need to cash out, I just need the cash, whatever, I can take up to $100,000. It's a lot of Bitcoin. But I could take them, I could sell them to US cash. And once it's actually cash again in my cash wallet, then I can send it back to my bank, or I can send it to PayPal. They do accept PayPal payments too. And then from there, it's whatever I want to do with it. Go buy a Lambo, Lambo's mine. And you can do the same thing if you want to just get like an income. You have a whole bunch of BTC in here, and you want to every week take out $100. You can have this sell and transfer every week if you want to do that. Moving on to the next tab, we can go to our accounts. Alright, so this is going to have our wallets here. We have our BTC wallet, our Bitcoin Cash wallet, our Ethereum wallet, Litecoin wallet, and our Cash wallet. I don't have anything in any of these, so all I have is this, and over here you can see the transactions of how these, this money right here got to that wallet. So this is actually this little picture. It's called Free Bitcoin Spinner. It's an app. I believe it's on Android only. I don't think it's in the Apple Store, but it is in the Play Store. So I'll leave a referral down at the bottom. There's a lot of faucets out there for BTC, and a lot of them are ripoffs. This is pretty legit. This is probably the best free app for free Bitcoin that I have came across so far. And if you use my referral down at the bottom, I can't remember the exact bonus we get, but we both do get bonuses for it. And I've just been playing this game, and this is all I've used this account for. It's just depositing these little micro stuff from this game. I don't even use it much. I probably spin it once a week. I mean, if I really kept on it, I probably could have made $20, $25, $30 from this. Since I started, Bitcoin was only like $2,000. So, you know, if I did this from the beginning, I probably would have had a lot of money, but not a lot of money. A lot of money for free. Any money is a lot of money to me for free. But I'm just way too busy. I had other things going on. I couldn't sit there and tap on my phone all day. I work full time. It's not happening. But if you can, if you're one of those people that like to be on your phone all the time, then, I mean, you can spin this thing several times a day and, you know, just bank up, rack it up, send it out. Free money. If you didn't want to buy any Bitcoin, you want a couple of dollars to play with, do this for a couple months. You'll have it deposited into your account, and you can do whatever you want with that Bitcoin. On my Bitcoin wallet, this little send button right here, if I click this, it'll ask for a BTC address. Okay, all wallets have a hexadecimal address that you can point whatever money you're sending or cryptocurrencies you're sending to that wallet. So I would just enter, you know, whoever I'm sending it to, Joe Schmo down the road, you know, I'd enter his Bitcoin address. This is the wallet it's coming from. This is my Coinbase Bitcoin wallet. I would enter the amount. He cut my lawn last week. I'm going to send him $15 worth of Bitcoin. It's going to automatically calculate it for you. You can write a note, so when they receive it, they got a note, you know. Thanks for the grass, cuz. Last I was checked, grass wasn't spelled with X's. That looks kind of dirty. Alright, and then I just hit continue. And then it will automatically send, you know, however much I wanted to, the $15 to his address. There is a miner fee, you know, all these Bitcoin's miners, every transaction needs to be processed, and there's a chunk taken out of it. It's a very small amount taken out to pay these people. You can also do it by email address. So, you know, if I wanted to send him Bitcoin, he's like, I don't know my wallet. Alright, I could send it to his Coinbase email address, and then they'll automatically just deposit it into his wallet. The same thing goes with receiving. You click this, you hit show address, and it's going to show you the hexadecimal address, and you can just copy that and then give it to whoever's trying to send you some Bitcoin. And make sure it's Bitcoin only. Okay, you can't just mix these wallets up. So if they're trying to send you some Bitcoin Cash and you give them your Bitcoin wallet, then it will get lost. A lot of times it'll kick it back, but if it doesn't, it's gone. If it doesn't come back, it'll probably never be found again. Okay, and this is something that needs to be fixed, but I mean we're a work in progress, you know. So you gotta be very careful. It's like, you know, you're trying to send Jack, you know, $50 to his bank account, but you entered the wrong bank account. Well, that $50 just went to someone else's bank account, and now they have it. And once they spend it, it's gone. So you got to be very, very careful with that. Make sure you have the right addresses for the right cryptocurrencies. Moving on to the next tab, you can go to Tools. This is going to have a few useful things. It has this tax center, transaction history. You can generate a report of all the purchases and everything, purchases and sales that you've made on Coinbase, or GDAX, which is Coinbase's exchange for buying and selling. This whole Coinbase website it's kind of a front for GDAX. So whatever you buy on here, you're actually buying it on GDAX. They're both owned by the same people. Your gain loss calculator, it says it's in beta. I haven't used it before, but I don't know if you have to upload. You can either upload a file probably or insert numbers and hit generate a report, and it's going to tell you, you know, you made 80% gain since February, you know, whatever. The next tab under the tools is going to be the addresses, so you can have your list of Bitcoin addresses that you've received money with. And it changes all the time, but they still say active, so I can still use, you know, any of these addresses to receive money. Any reoccurring transactions that you've had will be put here so you can manage them. Any reports that you've created will be saved here. And this is going to be the transfer history of all of your coins. Under settings, you're going to have your user profile, where you can put your picture, change your password, enable two-factor authentication. Alright, that might be under the security tab. Let me hang on to this for a moment, because I definitely want to talk about this. It's going to have your nickname, your email address, your personal info over here. Obviously, I'm going to block all this stuff out because I don't want this getting out. People trying to hack into my accounts. I mean, if they really want that 68 cents so bad, I don't know if it's worth the time, but just in case, I'd just rather not have the headache. So in the Preferences tab, there's not a lot. Local currency, United States dollar. I'm United States, that's what I use. That's what I want everything in. Time zone, you select your time zone for any clocks or any charts or anything. What kind of emails you want, you know, send or receive. Every time I make a transaction, I want an email. Every time I receive an order, I want an email. If there's anything Coinbase recommends for me to do for my account, send me an email. I don't get many emails from them, ever, really. This is the security tab. This is going to have your phone number. And my phone number is used for two-factor authentication. This is the most important part out of anything from this entire video, okay? Two-factor authentication means that you don't just have to log in to buy and sell. After you log in, you need to authenticate again a different way to try to divert any, you know, malicious activity in your account. So, you know, Mary down the street, she got a hold of my passwords, okay? She did clear text or something, you know, found out my password. So now she's in my Coinbase account, okay? She really wants that 68 cents. I mean, she's dying to have that 68 cents. She'll go to prison for that 68 cents, okay? She goes up there and she tries to take my 68 cents. As soon as she tries to take it out of my account, a message is going to pop up and says, please enter your two-factor authentication. At that time, Coinbase is going to send a message to my cell phone saying, here's your password for this transaction. Hopefully Mary doesn't have my cell phone, but you know, as long as I'm in possession of my cell phone, she's not getting that money out. There's no way. You can't guess them. It's like a 6 or 7 digit number. You only get like 3 guesses before it locks you out. You know, there's just no way. She'll be able to go on and see what I have. You know, she'll get to the details of my account, whatever. But any important, you know, settings that need to be changed, like turning two-factor authentication off, receiving, sending any Bitcoin, all of that is going to be protected very well by enabling two-factor authentication. I highly recommend anything you do online. I recommend two-factor authentication if it allows you. It's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. You know, it makes things a little more difficult for you to sign in. You know, maybe takes a little bit longer, but it makes it a million times more difficult for anybody else to sign in unauthorized. So, I mean, just you need to have this stuff enabled. And don't say it'll never happen to me. It might. Okay. I'm sure there isn't a single person out there that created their Coinbase account or any other exchange account or any other account and was like, oh, I'm definitely going to get robbed. Let me keep this off. It doesn't make sense. All right. Just do it. Okay. It takes like a couple extra seconds just to receive a text and type in a couple of numbers. Okay. And here you can, you know, use what you require authentication. You know, any amount digital currency. You know, that's what I have. I don't want her taking my 68 cents. Okay. Anything over 1.2 BTC, which is a lot. It's a lot of money. You know, even right now, that's like $1,100, $1,200. That's a lot. $1,000. Or just never. Don't forget about that. Don't ever do that. Don't do it to yourself, please. All right, third-party applications. I don't have any third-party applications, and I probably never will. Active web sessions. This will just, when have I signed in recently? What sessions do I have? It has my cell phone on here, and it has my work computer, and it has my computer now. Confirmed devices, what devices have been confirmed. Every new device you get, you got to reconfirm it. And then it'll show you all of your account activity, which is good. So if somebody's doing some sneaky stuff up in here, you can see. You go in here and it says, near Hababi, Africa. Obviously, I hope it's not you, because I've never even heard of the place. It's probably not real, so I really hope it's not you. But you can see that, report it, do whatever you need to do, change your password, get secure. Get secure. Linked accounts can be all your linked bank accounts, or any kind of accounts that you're using to put funds in, your debit, credit card. You can manage them here. API access. This is also for other applications. Something like Coinbase, which is a graphing trading platform. A lot of widgets, just stuff here and there that require data from Coinbase. You can put in here, and this allows the data to be synced back and forth. It allows other applications to come in here and grab the data. I don't have any. I don't have anything I use my Coinbase with. And limits, and this is going to tell you, your buy and sell limits. So cash, I have 100,000 left. Bank account, 5,000. Credit, 400. So if I hit this $400, I can't buy any more with that debit card. The only way I can buy more is either wait, I think a week. Wait a week, or I can get to a higher verification level, which would take me uploading like a state issued ID. I have to hold a number in the picture, take a picture of my face, give that all to them, so they, kind of know who I am, and do a background check on me and make sure I'm not a criminal and everything, help me accountable for everything I do while I'm on their website, anything I withdraw, that'll increase, by doing stuff like that, that'll increase your limits, because you're less of a risk to Coinbase, so they're willing to let you take more out and buy more. If I go on here with your debit card, but I have my face uploaded to them, and then your debit card gets reported as stolen, they know exactly who they're coming after. Okay, if I'm from Habibi, Africa, and I go on with your credit card, and I don't have anything uploaded, no verification, I buy $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, and then I leave, and they don't know who they're trying to chase down. So they do this to cover their own butts. But that's pretty much it. As far as Coinbase goes, there's really not too much else to it. It's pretty simple. Here, you can have your account with your picture, whatever. This is another way to get the settings. You can contact support. They have a pretty good support. I think there's I only used it once, and there's a big time where they're double charging cards, and I contacted them, and they got back to me within 24 hours. Very quick, very professional. There's an invite friends tab. So Coinbase does have a referral. I will leave a referral down below too. I'm gonna have several links down there. And if you invite a friend, say you use my link to sign up through Coinbase, and as soon as you deposit $100, we will both receive $10 worth of free Bitcoin. So I'm not only reaping the benefits, you're getting a free $10 too. So if you're gonna sign up anyways and buy some Bitcoin, you might as well look for a referral, either whether it's mine, another YouTuber's, your boyfriend, girlfriend's, whoever it is. Make sure you use your referral and get that free $10, because who knows, Bitcoin could be worth $1 million one day, and that $10 could turn into 10,000. So who doesn't want to say, I got a free $10,000 just for using a referral link? It's worth it. It's worth it. So I'll leave everything below. That's it for Coinbase that I really want to talk about. I'm going to be uploading a bunch more videos. It's going to be a lot of tutorials. I want to talk about a lot of trading, a lot of graphs. I do a lot of that. I am on TradingView. I'll leave my name down in TradingView if you want to follow me there. I have a very, very small group on Telegram. I'll leave that down there. I give out some calls. It's 100% free. During the crash, I haven't given out very much lately. It's such a dangerous market right now. We also have a group on there that we just chat. We share news that we find, talk about each other's moms. Maybe not moms, but all the good stuff. We have fun. We have fun with it. We're all very nice. There's no trolling down there. If you're trolling, you will get the ban hammer real quick. Real quick. Everyone have a nice day. Hopefully I can get some more up on here soon. You can come check me out, follow me, like me, sub me, love me, whatever you want to do. Just don't rub me.